Choose the goat, not the Lamborghini. I am, of course, speaking of the Monty Hall problem. So, imagine this, you're on a game show. There's a man named Monty Hall in front of you. You have three options. Door number 1 has a lovely goat behind it. Door number 2 has a lovely goat behind it. Door number 3 has a lovely Lamborghini behind it. But you don't know which door is which. Now, that means that you have a third chance of getting goat number 1, a third chance of getting goat number 2, and a third chance of getting goat number Lamborghini. Now, let's put the two goats together. Goat 1, goat 2. So, you have a 2/3 chance of getting goat 1 or 2, 2/3 chance of getting goat 1 or 2, and a third chance of getting Lamborghini. Now, you have a 3/3 chance of getting a goat or a Lamborghini. So, you make the choice. You say, I pick this door. And then Monty does one of two things. Either he says, okay, well, let's see if that's the door. Or maybe he opens another one of the doors. And he opens that other door in order to show you that behind that door is a Lamborghini. No, he shows you that there's a goat. So, behind this door, there's a goat. Okay. So, either goat 1 or 2 is out, but it's a goat. It's much of a muchness. Who really wants a goat? Unless you're a goat herd or whatever it is, but it's a goat. So, one of the goats is out. Then Monty says, do you want to switch? Now, assuming that Monty doesn't know which door the Lamborghini is behind, and assuming that this is sort of random chance, the best option you have is yes, I want to switch. So you take the other door you didn't choose, and you have a 2/3 chance that it's Lamborghini. All finished, all closed. Brilliant. But why? Well, the trick is, if you know that you're going to change your choice when Monty says so, then you're not looking for a Lamborghini, you're looking for a goat. In your first part of the question, you're looking for a goat. You have 2/3 chance of landing a goat, 1/3 of each goat, with 2/3 of a goat, and 1/3 of a Lamborghini. So, pick the goat, because there's a 2/3 chance there. The fact that Monty then gives you an option to change does change things in a sort of narrative manner. And it changes things because one of the goats has been taken out, which means definitely, you now have, you sort of have both that choice and the choice you've made being taken into account. So, if you make the choice there, and you literally make the choice, so it's random chance, one or the other, 50% chance, there's 2 doors, 50% chance, it's a Lamborghini. But if you choose, I'm sticking with the original decision, you're sticking with the decision where you had 1/3 chance of getting the Lamborghini, which means, well, chances are you're not getting the Lamborghini. But if you choose to change, well, there was a 1/3 chance you got one goat, 1/3 chance you got another, and 1/3 chance of the Lamborghini. Now, one of the goats has been taken out, but 2/3 chance that you get one of the goats, 1/3 chance you got the Lamborghini. So, this sort of game actually puts the decision back and reverses the odds for you, so that because you're choosing for the goat in the first part of the question, not for the Lamborghini, you choosing the goat to reject it to get the Lamborghini, by changing that sort of order of things going, you do get the Lamborghini. And I put this in Microsoft Excel, and I thought, I'm going to double check the famous Monty Hall problem in its mathematics. And it checks out. But if you want to be Monty Hall taking out the goats, you have to do your formulas in a specific way, so that it's random between the two goats, so that you're not picking a Lamborghini. And that's where the trick comes in. Because let's say that Monty Hall randomly opens one of those doors. Well, it could be either a goat or a Lamborghini, but he's picking goats, and that's where the trick is. So, applying that to your ordinary life, look for things that you're likely to find. If you're looking for problems or paths you're not going to take, look for them, because you're more likely to find them at a certain stage. And when you're looking for the right path, look for the right path at the right time to look for the path. So make your odds positive, make them something which is likely to happen. Now, let's go back to those sort of odds and those paths and the rest of it. If you ever sort of make a puzzle, the more of the puzzle you put together, the easier it becomes to make the puzzle. Pieces almost appear out of mid-air once the puzzle is in better order. The same thing happens with looking for something by tidying up. The more you take things and you put them in the right position, the more likely you are to sort of figure out the things that don't belong or find the thing you're looking for. Whereas if you look in the chaos without ordering it, you're not going to find very much. So Monty Hall teaches us to make our decisions at the right time and to make sure that the odds are in our favor, even if initially the odds are not. So it's the way you phrase it, it's the way you look at time, it's the way you look at things. But ultimately, it's the way you realize that Monty Hall isn't telling you that you should change up the things you love and care about. It's not telling you you should take the decisions you make and make a different one automatically. It's dealing with randomness. It's not dealing with a rational, clever decision you made. It's dealing with when you make a decision to improve your odds. And that's the essence of Monty Hall.